Lovely. What a nice turnout there, Guy. Not too sure how I'm going to come through here. As I said, I've had over plus 15 of noise. I mean, obviously, you're cutting through it. No problems at all. And all I've got is that 75-foot length of wire. Just going into the ATU and keeping my fingers crossed. It looks a bit sad at the moment, but hopefully I'm making the distance there. Obviously, I'll give strength and such on the next over. Obviously, you're a 5 and 9, and Dad's just come up there and he went off the stop. So obviously you're fine. And Dave NRH again was fine. Frank was a little bit low for me. I couldn't hear Fred, and obviously I heard Mark. Who else? Kieran was there, but not very strong. So I'm not too sure. I'll go to Frank now. I believe it. Obviously, if it's any difference there, Guy, obviously please come in. G0 FCP. This is M1TAD in the Cray Valley top 10 net.
Yep, okay, Trevor from M1TAD to Golf 0 Foxtrot Delta Papa G0 FCP. Now, why am I SWR meter more interested in the amount of power I'm using? I don't. Anyway, well, you're about 5 and 9 plus 30 actually, Trevor, with me, and a nice soft audio. Fred FCK, I could just hear him, so I've got my headphones on. M0JCF is a nice signal, but he hasn't come back yet. G6NR8, yeah, I hear you, no problem there, Dave. I didn't quite look at the meter at the time, but no doubt you should be okay. And Kieran, yeah, G8, a nice signal as well. I'm sure it must have been a 5, I didn't quite see what signal strength it was. And M0WDV, well, yeah, you're blowing everybody's windows out there. Nice, strong signal from you, Dad. No problem at all. I'm going to check out why my SWR meter's not showing the power I'm putting out. Anyway, I'll put it round to, well, I don't know whether Fred will actually hear me, so he's probably running around about 15 watts, I think, and I'll check it out. If you can't hear me, Guy, can you pass over to G3SVK from G3FTP?
Yeah, okay, no problem at all, Frank, you're 5'9 plus, Trevor's 5'9 plus. Yeah, G3SVK, I wonder if you're still with us or whether you were going to disappear because you weren't very strong, and whether you're hearing the others. Round to you, Trevor. G3SVK, G0UKN in the group. Yeah, no problem at all, Fred. G3SVK, G0UKN in the group. Yeah, no problem at all. Many thanks for making the effort and coming up. As I say, solid 5 and 5 here, really. I can copy you without too many problems. But Frank was certainly struggling to hear you, and if you're not hearing anybody else, no problem with you bowing out. Okay, and we'll speak soon, no doubt. Right, Mark, are you back with us? M0JCF, G0UKN in the group.
Yeah, G0UKN, M0JCF in the group. Running just 10 watts with an SWR of about 6 to 1. I tried to use the tuner tonight to match it, and it's just not having it. I might just tune off slightly in a moment, and what I'll do is I'll give it another tweak. What it is, this low down is the tuner is really touchy, and might want some earthing, because I'm getting a little bit of hand capacitance on the antenna side, on the knob of the antenna side, believe it or not. But yeah, running, as I say, just looking at the meter, it seems to be peaking out at 10 watts, which is, I'm sure, fine locally. But quick reports there. Guy, you're 5 and 9, M1 TAD 5 and 9 plus 5, a G0 FDP 5 and 8, and a G3 SVK, unfortunately, just a 3 and 5. So he was moving the needle just above my S5 noise floor, and but I wouldn't have been able to hold a conversation with him. So a 3 and 5. If I really wanted a strain, I'm sure that I could probably get that up to a 4 and 5, but that would be really, I think, a lot. I'm using the FT101ZD and the YD148 microphone, so the 90-foot long wire as well. As I say, normally I can get 30 watts, no problem. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh, and Dav, I heard Dav as I walked back into the garage, and he was as loud as ever, so he'll be 5 and 9 plus. He don't even need a report from me. I'll just open up the back door and shout across. But over to you there, Guy, because I'm not too sure who is following me. It's probably Dave. G0 UKN M0 JCF in the Cray Valley net.
Yeah, M0 JCF, G0 UKN in the group. Yeah, well, something is untoward, Mark, definitely, because you are normally a blasting 5.9 plus here, and you're about 5 and 7. So I know you're on reduced power, but that doesn't really account for it. So something is not quite right, old chap. So maybe have a prod, say, go off of channel and see if you can get things to tune properly. Right, it goes round to G6. Actually, I'll see if there's anybody else wants to join the bottom of the list, and then put it round to Dave NRH. Anybody else want to join the Cray Valley Monday evening top fan net G0 UKN listening? Mike 0, Mike Delta Romeo. Blimey, that's a good signal down from where you are. That was a 5 and 8, I guess. Martin, so good evening to you. Anybody else want to join? G4 Bravo Uniform Oscar. A very good evening to you, Dave. Not terribly strong, a little bit stronger than Fred SVK was, but nice to hear you nonetheless. So the list from here goes G6 NRH, G8 CHB, M0WDV, M0 MDR, and then G4 PUO, and then round to the top. Unless I'll give one more call out to see if there's anybody else to go underneath PUO, and then I'll put it round to Dave. Anybody else want to join the top fan there? Oh, I think there was somebody in there, but they're on my noise floor. Did anybody else hear anything then? Nothing my end. No, maybe not. Okay, round to you, Dave. G6 NRH in the group, G0 UKN. G0 UKN, G6 NRH in the group. Yeah, apologies for not using the 101, because I've got problems with the display not tune on top fan for some reason. I can do all the other fans, and I quickly checked, and now I'm getting problems with this radio. Hold on, I think I'll have to change the antenna. And there he was, gone.
5 and 9 plus 10 to me.
Even while he's changing antennas. G0 UKN, G8 CHB returning. Yes, I'll give you reports first of all. You're 5 and 9 plus. Trevor, you're 5 and 9, nice and clear. Mark 5 and 9. Frank 5 and 9. Fred 5 and 9 as well. And there was one other I got no copy at all from. I'm not sure who that was. I heard staff call in, Martin call in, and Dave call in, so it's all looking quite good. We're going to give them reports later on. I called in on less than 10 watts, but I've I've now twisted up a bit to 25 watts in the hope that my signal gets out just a little bit better. How am I doing? Well, I had a bit of trouble tuning up myself tonight. Things just didn't want to knit together, and it's not the best SWR in the world, but it is lower than 3 and lower than 2, I suppose, so I should be happy with that. That's the best I can do tonight. So all going well, and it's over next, I think, to DAP M0 WDV GACHP.
Yeah, thanks, Kieran. GACHP M0 WDV returning. I think there might be someone else on a very nearby band, because I just heard some crosstalk there. Nearby frequency, I mean. But anyway, let's start with signal reports. And first of all, good evening, everyone. Guy, good evening. You're 5 and 9. And Trevor, also M1TAD 5 and 9. Frank, G0FTP 5 and 9. Fred, G3SVK, unfortunately, couldn't hear you, 3 and 3. Mark, M0JCF 5 and 9, even with your 10 watts, but I guess you're literally just around the corner from me, so you could get me with half a watt from here. Martin, M0MDR 5 and 8. Unfortunately, Dave, I couldn't get you very well at all this time, just a faint pattern, G4BUO, US 3 and 3. Yeah, I'm transmitting with 30 watts into my trusty long wire with the remote tuner in the shed at the bottom of the garden. And the amplifier is giving me an SWR of 1.3, so I think I'm doing quite well with that. So I'll say a little bit more about radio stuff on the next over, but so I'll now, let's see, who am I passing it around to? I think I'm passing it around to Martin, M0MDR.
Yeah, round to you, Dave. G4BUO, G0UKN in the group. Yeah, G4BUO, G0UKN in the group. You're varying. There is QSB on your signal, Dave. You're sort of anything between 5 and 5 and 5 and 7 here. But I'm also monitoring Hack Green, and you're probably about the same strength as me into Hack Green, so a reasonable strength into Hack Green. Martin MDR, you're just about audible into Hack Green. Kieran, I could hear you on Hack Green, and that's the only other ones. And NRH I could hear on Hack Green as well, but I've only just dialed it up on the phone, so I haven't heard anybody apart from that. But good evening to you, Dave. Say you're fully copyable here locally, but a bit of QSB on the signal, which sounds like it's what you're hearing as well. I literally had just heard switch on to Hack Green when you came up and told that other station that frequency is in use. And thank you for that, because I wouldn't have heard that here locally. Okay, right, we're at the bottom of the list. So I will just see if there's anybody else wants to join the net, and then put it round to the top to Trevor from G0UKN. Does anybody else want to join the Cray Valley Monday evening top man net? M0SJW. M0SJW. Good evening, Sam. Anybody else want to join? No, nothing heard. Okay. Sam, do you want to take it over and then put it up to Trevor, M1TAD?
Yeah, okay, thanks. Late on parade tonight, but sorry, was just fiddling, trying to get things patched back in. I'd forgotten I'd left the rig with no audio input, so hopefully I'm sounding okay. Looks about right on all the meters and all the needles. I'll pop it back up to sorry, did you say I'll pop it to you or to Trevor? I'll pop it to you, Guy, and then you can send it where it needs to go. G0UKN, M0SJW.
Yeah, M0SJW, G0UKN. Well, you're sounding good here, Sam. Sounds maybe a little bit thinner than normal, but sounds fine. So I'll pass it round to Trevor now. M1TAD in the group, G0UKN. Yeah, quick break.
Go, Dave.
Yeah, it's just, I can't live with the radio, mate. I've got to go QRT. It's playing up, and thanks for having the net tonight, and I do apologise, mate. The 7-3 for everybody. Hopefully catch you later.
Yeah, roger that, Dave. G0UKN, this is M1TAD in the group. Yeah, well understood there. A quick go back through the signals. Obviously, Guy, you're 5.9 plus. Frank, I'm afraid it's only 5 and 4, but perfectly readable. Fred SVK, I couldn't read at all. M0JCF, also 5.9. Dave, NRH, obviously was 5.9 with me. Kieran, I'm afraid, is sort of 3 and 3, really. It's coming and going with me. Daz, it's 5.9 plus. Martin, I can't read. Dave, sadly, I can't read. And Sam was 5.9 plus. So there you go. As I said, I'm only on that 75-foot long wire into an MFJ auto ACU, and again on me 7300. There's a few of us now, Guy. Obviously, I'll pass it on and then and come back later. So I believe for me, it is Frank FTP G0 Foxtrot Delta Papa. This is Mike 1 Tango Alpha Delta in the group.
Yep, okay, Trevor. M1TAD from Golf for Zero Foxtrot Delta Papa. And you've still got a lovely signal there, Trevor. 5.9 plus 30. And you said you got 15 of 9 plus 50 of noise. But funny enough, you see, we're running about 7 of noise, which is unusual for me on this day, but there we are. And I'm peaking around about 15 watts at the moment. 15 litres popping up and down like my voice is going up and down, but it peaks around about 15 watts maximum. So that's what I got there. So Fred, unfortunately, Fred, if you can hear me, I don't think you would be able to hear me, but you never know. But when you did come back with an over, I could just about faintly hear you. I've got headphones on, so that I could hear you, but I couldn't actually hold a conversation with the very low audio. So not to worry, don't worry about that, Fred.
Mark, JCF, no problem at all there. Mark, 5 and 9 plus. G6NRH where you disappear, but you was alright to me, no problem with your 5 and 9, that's when you did come back just then. And Kieran, you were a nice 5 and 9. I'm not quite sure to the plus of the 5 and 9. Nice clear audio as well, no problem at all there. And Gav, it's a puzzle. Well, you're 5 and 9 plus 50. Actually knocked that needle right up there up to the very end there, so no problem there with your signals there, and hopefully you'll keep like that. And MGO, MDR, Martin. Well, I know all these QTHs, but I could just about faintly hear it, but I couldn't hold a conversation there either. So it's very, very faint signal from Martin, unfortunately. G4PO Dave. Well, normally on these evenings of the top band, I can hear you, but tonight I can't. You usually come up with a 5 and 9 signal, really, but tonight I can't hear at all. I only a word what you're saying, but never mind. And of course, well, Sam, you're just as bad as Sam. 5 and 9 plus 60, no problem at all there with your signals. Copy you with every signal, no problem at all. So now I've sorted the SWR meter out of the fact that I can see the leader going up and down there. I had to switch in the wrong positions. That's what I thought, hello, what's wrong there? There's nothing happening, but I've got 2 points on this SWR meter. One for VHF and one for HS, so I had it on the wrong band. I was listening, it was on the R2, which is for the VHF side, so I put it up on one, which is for the HS side. Now the needle is doing an up and down buzz on the face of the meter there. No problem. Right, well, obviously Fred is not able to hear us, so I'll pass it round now to the next station on the list is M0GJCF. Over to you, Ralph.
Yeah, G0FDPM0JCF QRP for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, I'll go through the reports once more. G0UKN Guy 5 and 7, unusually. Trevor M1TAD 5 and 9 plus 5. You Frank 5 and 8. Fred, he was a 3 and 5 and he's gone. Dave was 5 and 9 plus 10, no great surprise, but he's gone. Kieran, you're 5 and 7 to me, old chap. Dav 5 and 9 plus 15. Martin M0 MDR a 4 and 5, a bit clearer than Fred was, but would still be a difficult QSO because the signal strength is just on my noise floor, so it makes it a bit difficult. Dave G4 BUO a 3 and 5. I wouldn't be able to have anything meaningful there. And Sam M0 SJW as always 5 and 9 plus 10. I'm going to drop 3 kilohertz and just have a quick tweak, so apologies if my tone does interfere. It shouldn't do if I drop 3 kcs, but who knows. I was going to say something. There was a couple of things. One is I'm recording this for my YouTube channel, so everyone can take a look later and subjectively draw their own conclusions as to how they sound and how loud they are, how quiet they are, how noisy they are. So that's always useful. And I was going to say something about Saturday at the club. Yeah, I did join the Cray Valley club for a couple of hours. I was only going up there for 3 minutes and I ended up well over an hour chatting with Dave quite a bit actually, and dropped off some kit for the prospective M7s. Just wanted really sort of get an idea of how at the end of the day Guy thought it had gone, if he wants to say that is. I mean, don't worry Guy if you feel that it wouldn't be pertinent to let us know your feelings on it and how you think they were coming on. I walked in just as you was doing your practical and you was getting them to basically stand up and do their CQ bit, and I left just after the lunch break and they'd started the technical part 2, so it gives you an idea of how long I was there. I'm going to go off and tune, if that's okay, and hopefully I'll be back on by the time Guy maybe tells me what was going on. Oh, and if there was anyone's interested in any DX, I did work some DX at the weekend. 15 metres. I've got Tajikistan or whatever it's called. The first time for that one on 15 metres, and I had a really good go on the Gambia on 10 metres, but it was having none of it because of the pile-up. I think I finished now, yeah, I'm pretty sure I finished. So I think because Dave, G6NRH, has dropped off with technical issues, I'm passing round to Kieran, G8CHB. Over to you, Kieran, G8CHB from M0JCF in the Cray Valley net.
M0JCF, G8CHB in the group. Yes, I'm suffering a bit with Frank with noise. When people sort of drop below anywhere below the 5 and 9, they just get very, which is very, very sad. And I was able to hear Martin and pick up some of the conversation, Martin, but then I got lost. And I'm afraid, Dave, I couldn't pick Dave, G4PO, I couldn't pick you out at all. No copy there. I knew you were there, but that was about it. Right, so everybody else, I mean, Mark, you're 5 and 9. I know you're low power, but it's certainly doing the job. It's nice and strong here. And everybody else, I think, is reasonable, perfectly reasonable, all okay. So my news is I had trouble with the 4-to-1 Fallon. It got saturated. And I changed them over today, and luckily I had a Fallon, a kit from Sotheby's that I sort of squirreled away and had put together a couple of years back, and it was still there and still working. I've rigged it up this evening, and I'm pleased that I'm getting out. I'm not looking for miracles in terms of reports or anything like that, because top band is a struggle for me, but being able to get out with that Fallon just gives me a bit of confidence that when it comes down to 80 metres, 40 or 20, I'll still be in the running of square. So I'm pleased I did that job, and I thought for a while this morning that I wouldn't be able to be on tonight, so good to get on. So with that, I'll pass it over to you, Dot. M0 WTV from Golf 8 Charlie Hotel Bravo in the group.
Yeah, thank you, Kieran. Golf 8 Charlie Hotel Bravo M0 WDV returning in the Upland Cray Valley Monday night.
Wallow.
So with that, I'll pass it around to Martin, M0MDR.
You went from like 5 and 9 down to about 5 and 4. Back to you. Well, I'll see if Dave's still with us, and then we'll come back to you. I wonder if you're still with us, Dave. G4PUO G0UKN in the group. From M0SJW. Sorry, I just about caught the end of your over on Hat Green, Dave, but I'm getting no copy at this end at all. So I literally, I'm not on Hat Green, sorry, on 160meters.net. So I just managed to bring up the page as you passed it to me. So sorry if I didn't get the timing quite right. Reports for everyone then. I think I've managed to get all those down now. So, Guy, you were plus 40, Trevor plus 50, Frank, you were, where's he gone? Sorry, just
noise here, so yeah, with a, not really a copy, but managed to just about give him a report. Mark plus 40, Dave NRH plus 50, Kieran plus 40, Dav, your end stopper plus 60. I put the 20 dB attenuator in, and your still end stop, so you're something above plus 80. Martin, 5 and 9, but again, I've got a noise level near 9, so I was struggling at points. Dave BUO, no copy, unfortunately, from the shack, but possibly might be able to pick up your next over on 160meters.net or the other web SDRs. I'll try and get that sorted as we go through next time. And then that's it. That's the bottom of the list. I think, sorry if I missed anybody. Running this end about 20 watts. Usual antenna setup. This is actually the only antenna I've got rigged at the moment, so for just reorganisation reasons, this is the top band's the only band I can get on. What antennas was I thinking of bringing to the club? I wasn't going to bring any antennas, but I was just going to bring my telescopic pole. It's a particularly cheap one, so I just thought if anybody else happens to have one of these fiberglass telescopic lightweight poles and they wanted to compare it to pretty much the cheapest one you can buy, which is £26 for a 10-metre pole, I thought that might be of interest to someone. That's the one that I've taken up to summits and things. So I was going to bring that along for comparison. Otherwise, the other things that I've got, infrared halfways and things, are all quite common, so maybe not of quite the same interest. And what else was I going to say? There was one of the. I know one of the candidates on the course could be listening, so if they are, hello to him and any other candidates that might be listening in as well, there'll be SWLs at this stage, I guess, but yeah, I hope you found the course was good if you made it on to listen to us. And thank you to all those that have been involved in running the course. I was there on Saturday, popped in around lunchtime, and the first time I've been to one of the courses since being on one of the courses as a candidate myself. So it's nice to see that they're still running so smooth and efficiently. And thank you to all those that give up the time to help be a part of that and run that. Right, I will pass it back to Guy, G0UKN, M0CW.
Yeah, with a pause, M0SJW, G0UKN. Yeah, no problem at all, Sam. I'm monitoring Hat Green as well, and you're very, very strong into Hat Green. You're 5'9" into Hat Green, so you're certainly putting out a good signal. I think you're as strong as I am into Hat. That's me into Hat Green. You might be able to hear the echo. Yeah, you're probably a similar strength to me into Hat Green, Sam. So doing very, very well indeed. Right, it might be interesting to try a bit of AM in a minute and see how we get on with that. I can see somebody playing with a carrier further up the band. But we'll go one small round on SSB quickly. I'll give signal strength reports out. Dave BUO, it was very difficult locally on that last over. It was right, I had to resort to Hat Green to hear you on that last over, Dave. So I think conditions are getting more nighttime, so we're losing you now, I think. Everybody else was a good signal, but something happened to M0MDR's signal towards the end of his over. It just seemed to disappear. So something odd happened there. Right, I'll put it round to M1TAD. If we go through quickly, and then I'm going to have a go with this AT5, and people can see what they think of this thing made of recycled bean tins. Round to you, Trevor. M1TAD in the group, G0UKN.
TAD. I've got a phone call here, guy, that I've got to take. Can I just pass it back to you and I'll get back soon?
Yeah, okie dokie. Don't be surprised if we're on AM. Right to you, Frank.
Yep. Hey, Guy, yes, I just thought this was when the supplement for a minute, but there's a lot of messages on there from Fred, but never mind, I'll still leave that for the moment, yeah. Yeah, okay, we won't hold it too long if we're going to go on AM, because it's now, what, nearly quarter to 9, and everybody is okay with me, no problem, apart from the one that I just couldn't hear, that was BUO, and MDR was very faint. It did pop up a little bit when the signal did rise slightly a little bit, but as you say, then he dropped back down again, so I didn't hear him at all after that. And everybody else I noticed is okay. Very good signals. And Sam, blimey, if you had more than 60 on the meter, you really even go further than that. But there we are. And the same with who else is going up the top there? Dad, yeah, no problem there, was there? And you heard us down at in Wales there, Dad, when you was on, obviously listening to the 2 metre Sunday morning net there. Yeah, we had a little bit of chat there about the batteries. That's single cell batteries, and obviously, well, more than single cells, passive. And obviously, well, car batteries were mentioned. I mentioned car batteries, but as I think Guy was saying there, the car batteries, once they go really. You ought to sort of just dispose of them and buy a new one. But there we are. Some people in the States, they swear by this new system of revitalising the old car batteries. But there we are. That's how it goes. Anyway, it won't hold it too long. We're going to quickly go around on AM shortly there, Guy. Right, M0JCF, over to you, Mark.
Yeah, G0FDPM0JCF. I had a bit of a faff around, a tune around, and I spent most of DAF's over actually tuning, and I got nowhere apart from a faint whiff of hot low pass filter coils, so I gave up in the end. I don't know what's going on. It's something that I'll look into later. It's never been as bad as this, but I don't want to break anything. I mean, luckily having valve outputs on these and even a valve driver, you're not going to do too much damage. Well, you will do eventually. I mean, the plate current was a bit higher when I checked it. But anyway, yeah, so, what was I going to say? I was going to say something, and bugger me, I've apologies for the bad language, forgotten what I was going to say. No, I'll tell you what I'll do. I won't be on AM. To go on AM, I'd have to go up into my loft and swap over antenna cables and everything, and use the TS590S. But I will listen on AM, on SSB. I'll go on lower sideband, and I'll have a listen on that and keep the recording going, especially as guys using the AT5. Talking of which, I've now started the construction of my AT5 power supply. I've got the HT low tension and low tension transformer mounted in a nice case. The case being a PCP power supply case that I'd gutted years ago. You know, when I used to collect stuff like a magpie, I had this case that was just hanging around with a huge great fan in it, so the fan's been junked. I don't need that. So yeah, I've started the bolting in the mechanical side of it. I've got to make up a holder for the neon valve or the neon bulb. It's an OA2, I think, isn't it? You might better correct me on that, Guy, to give me regulated 150 volts. But it's coming along, so my AT5 could be on air sooner rather than later. I say every single net that I'm on with Guy, I'll give you a bell. If you're around, Guy, I'll give you a bell tomorrow, and I'll actually come down and collect anything I'm meant to be collecting, and hopefully I can get a start on the Swan 350 power supply as well, but that will be a completely other story. Okay, well, it's been a fantastic net. It's been great to join in. Very interesting that I seem to be peaking around about 8 watts at the moment, which would be brilliant if we was on AM, but absolutely pants on the top band, lower side band. I've just no idea. As I say, I've gone through all of my settings that I'd normally go through, and I've tweaked and twiddled and faffed around and got nowhere. But of course, locally, I've I've got through to everyone, or just about everyone, so that's okay. Would have been nice to get a bit of skip. I did go on the AM Europe Facebook group and announce that we was here. I know John Petter's big AM man. A couple of times he said he's going to try and join in, and I don't know if he has, but somebody was tuning up earlier. I think when Sam was talking, I could hear somebody tuning up. So whether it was one of us or it was someone else trying to tuning up to get on the net, I don't know. But anyway, I've waffled on enough. Very best 73 to everyone, seeing as this will be my last one. And as I say, I'll keep the recording going, and I'll tune into you on AM on the lower sideband, and just get one of your sidebands just to keep the recording going, especially, as I say, Guy firing up the AT5 for the first time. On that note, I'll hand it round to Kieran, G8, Charlie Hotel Bravo. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie Fox.
Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie Foxtrot, I think. Okay, Charlie Hotel Bravo. Yes, Mark copied all of that. Thank you. So I think you're doing very well with that low power QRP. Excellent. I won't hold it too long. Somebody was talking about batteries, which reminded me I now have two nice 18-volt batteries.
That was it, batteries. That's what I was going to say. That's too expensive. Nickel cadmium batteries, which I can put to good use, I think, elsewhere. The other thing I was going to say, if Gav is still listening, that I'm interested in what software he uses for remote operations. Perhaps he'll tell me on the next over. So I'll pass it over to you, Gav. M0 WTV G8 CHP. G3WMR, Tom. Did somebody just break? Yeah, he was G3WMR. Since the beginning, but I could only hear Dav and Sam because I had such a diabolical noise, but the noise has gone off now and I'm hearing everyone. Do you want to pick it up? That was G3WMR, I think. Yes, it was.
Yeah, evening to you, Frank. Nice to hear you. About 5 and 5 at the moment from G0 UKM. Yeah, okay, Guy, you're at 7. The 7 was me. It's a very nice signal. I'm hearing everyone now. Although I haven't had a chance to hear BUO yet because it's not transmitted since my noise went quiet. But I had a terrible noise level right from this afternoon when I first put the aerial up, but it's suddenly gone off and I can hear people. So I didn't see any point in calling in when the only people I could hear were Dav and Sam. Sam's a colossal signal here, and Dav was a close second from G3WMR. Yeah, G3WMR, G0 UKN. It actually goes around to Dav now. But I was just going to say, Trevor, I put a note on the reflector. Trevor, if you're back with us, looking at your noise level, that's because you've got the two preamps switched in on the rig. So if you switch off the preamps and then hold down the preamp button and it'll put the attenuator in, you'll find you don't have 20/9 of noise. That might improve your signal to noise ratio. Okay, round to you, Dav. M0WDV, G0 UKN in the group. Yeah, thanks, guys. G0 UKN, M0WDV returning. Yes, so good evening, Frank. And good evening, Sam. I didn't acknowledge you the last time round. Yes, so Frank, you're 5'9", and Sam, M0SJW, you're also 5'9". Nice strong signals. And Sam, yes, please do bring your 10-meter pole. For 26 quid, that sounds like a bargain, actually. Yeah, because I've got a pole which I take to Wales with me, but the top two bits of it snapped. That's sort of part of the problem with these little fiberglass poles, because the top bits are quite fragile. So, yeah, I might be looking to get a new one. And I'll bring mine anyway, because it'd be interesting for comparison. Now, mine's a Sota Beams one, not one of the cheaper ones, so it'd be interesting to compare. So yeah, that'd be good. Oh, and Kieran, I'll answer your question. So you're asking what software I use for remote operation. Yes, so I am on my laptop at the moment, as always, my checking the different filters on the power amplifier with sort of Arduino to control it. But for the most part, for the stuff that I haven't written myself, the actual transceiver software is a commercial package. It's the actual ICOM official RS BA1 remote control software. And I've also got the little ICOM knob, VFO style, control. It's a physical knob and a physical PTT button, which I have next to the laptop. So it's easier to, change frequencies with an actual knob, and it's got a few buttons on it. And the software has got a lovely interface on the screen with the soft buttons. It's a very professional piece of software, as you'd expect from ICOM. So that's what I use, Kieran. I'm not sure if you're an ICOM man or a Yaesu man, but I believe Yaesu have got some pretty good software for that sort of thing as well. So that's that. What else was I going to say? I don't think I was going to say anything else. I will pass it now round. Yes, I was going to say one more thing. I was going to say, Martin, yes, I don't know what happened, but I was hearing you fine, and all of a sudden your signal fell off a cliff. I couldn't hear anything. So something must have suddenly gone there. But I'll pass it round to you with the hope that you've rectified it. M0MDR from M0WDV. Have you got carrier, Martin? You disappeared quite suddenly. Yeah, you're fine now. You're 5'9" again now. Well, I'll just check that Dave's still with us, and then pass it round to Sam, and then I'll flick over to AM. So I don't know, are you still with us, Dave? G4BUO, G0UKN in the group. Well, that's rude. Just to see what I see on Hack Green when we move over to AM, but I wonder if the tune has disappeared. Yes, they are. Okay, well I'm going to quickly change rigs, and because I'm indoors, I've actually physically got to unplug and plug things in. So I'll pass it
over to Sam, M0SJW, and then when I come back, I'll be coming back on AM. So round to you, Sam. M0SJW, G0UKN in the group.
G0UKN, M0SJW. I was going to say I haven't really got much to add, so let's just crack on with AM. But if you need a bit of time to relocate, I will take a short over. I think there's something to say now, though. The remote software-wise, and talking about the software that came with the ICOM. Many years ago, I did play around a little bit with Ham Radio Deluxe, which I think now is commercial. At the time, it was Simon Brown, I think it's called Simon, who's now the publisher of you, because I know you Signal, SDR console, and you played a little bit with the remote, and UK, kind of 15 years ago or so, the most difficult bit was getting the audio right. So perhaps Dav, you can comment on how you actually do the transmit and receive audio. Perhaps you can just do a Skype call in the background, or I think that was the kind of most accepted solution back when people were doing it 50 years ago, and I had a little play on Ham Radio Deluxe. There was nothing built into the software for audio, and we just used a Skype call. Okay, let's see if Guy is back in the main shack, and that probably means a switch to AM possibly. So Guy, G0UKN, M0SJW.
UKN, sorry about that. I jumped the gun there because I lost you on SSB, and I talked over you for a second. Which is a big plus.
So I can actually see myself on Hack Green. Sam, if you want to come back to me on AM and just give me a report before I hand it round to Trevor. M0SJW, G0UKN.
G0UKN, M0SJW. We're running 10 watts of carrier here, by the looks of things, just under 10. And yeah, you're fine. Audio is fine. You are 5 and 9 plus 40. Audio was good, nice and clear. No problems whatsoever. G0UKN, M0SJW.
M0SJW, G0UKN, who's just managed to muck up Hack Green. Okay, now I'm back on Hack Green, and I can see I can actually hear myself on Hack Green or AM. Blimey, that's quite impressive from this AT5. So running around about, it's telling me 25 watts PEP, around about 7 watts carrier, so that would be about right. From a Kodar AT5, and I'll put it round to Trevor, M1TAD. I wonder how you copy, Trevor. M1TAD, G0UKN in the group.
G0UKN in the group. This is M1TAD returning. Yes, you're fine, Guy. Yeah, good 5 and 9 plus, no problems at all. I am showing about 15, coming up to 20 watts. I'm not too sure if you're getting me or not, so I'll just give a quick back to you, Guy. G0UKN, M1TAD.
M1TAD, G0UKN, returning. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stick the camera on, and I'm going to stick it to video, so we know what we're doing here. And, God, I can't do this. I've got to get the phone out of its case. 1 second, folks.
Right, I'll put that down there.
Right, and there's Dave Shaw saying that the Kodar sounds fabulous. Right, now I've switched on the video, so I'm actually recording myself. What I should do is actually switch off Hack Green. There we go, and then we go back to, no, that didn't switch off Hack Green. What's going on? Let's close all and start again. That's really odd. I can't seem to switch off It's telling me I've got no apps open. It's doomed here. Oh God, what's going on? Close all. Okay, thank you. Close all. Right, now I'm going to start again and try my best to do some video because it wouldn't work. Right, okay, I'm now doing video of the code R85. You can see the modulation being modulated. And now I'll pass it back round to Trevor because Trevor, you're in 5 and 9 on AM, so I will pass it back round to you and then you'll hear a bit of yourself when I publish this video. So this is Golf 0 Uniform Kilo November, passing it to M1 TAD.
Golf 0 UKN, this is M1 TAD in the group. Yeah, fine guy. Same again, 5 and 9 with me. I think I'm showing about 20 watts. So as I said, if I'm making it to you, then fine. Obviously, Frank came up, G3WMR. He was 5'9", no problems. Still struggle with Kieran though, and Martin and Dave, BUO. So obviously, I'm not getting that well out. So as I said, we just see there's quite a few of us going to be on AM. So I won't hold it up. I'll put it round to Frank, G0SDP. This is M1 TAD in the group.
M1 TAD from G0FTP in the 160 AM group now. No problem at all there, Trevor, and I think I'll find that I'm actually running about 20 watts now, and the needles popping up and down between 15 and 20 on AM, and your signal, no problem at all. Same as on SSB, Trevor, no problem at all there. The audio is slightly softer on AM than it is on SSB. That's the only difference I've noticed. I did notice that on, I know it was on Sam's. When he came up on AM, the difference between the audio on SSB and the audio on AM was a marked difference to the very sharp, deep audio on SSB to a very soft audio on AM. That's what I noticed there. Anyway, what I'll listen on, I'll put it round to, let me see, well, Mark is not going to be on AM, so G6 and R8 ain't going to be on RM. What about you, Kieran? G8CHC, you on that AM as well now? From Golf 0, Foxtrot, Delta Papa. Up to you, Kieran.
Golf 0, Foxtrot, Delta Papa, Golf 8, Charlie Hotel Bravo in the group. Well, I hope I'm on AM. I'll soon find out when the results come through. I hope people can hear me here. It's usually not a great setup for me trying to do AM on the top band, but if it gets out, it gets out, and that's nice. Report, well, everybody sounded very, very nice indeed. All coming in, 5 and 9 guy, you're particularly strong, and Sam was particularly strong as well. Trevor, nice audio, I must admit. Frank was right. A nice mellow tone to yours. It's probably weaker than the other two, but I think it's no good telling people they're 5 and 9, because if I hear anybody on this ring, they're 5 and 9. If it's up below 5 and 9, they're absolutely buried in the noise. So that's part of my problem. Right. Also, thank you, Dad, and thank you, Sam, for the comments on remote working. That's very, very interesting. Yes, my setup is an ICOM setup, so it makes me more interested in actually seeing what their software can do, and it's a nice little project to have. I may have to let the mods fly out and get hold of that software from ICOM. Right, so with that, I will actually pass it over to you. I'm hoping you're on AM as well, so over to you now. Mike is 0, it's WDD, Golf 8, Charlie Hotel Bravo.
Yeah, thank you, Kieran. G8CHB, M0WDV returning in the AM portion of the top band Cray Valley net. Yeah, everyone's got a beautiful signal so far, especially you, Guy. That transceiver sounds amazing. Everybody so far is a 5 and 9, lovely signal.
And to answer your question, Sam, about the audio, so these days the ICOM software, and I think some of the other software that is designed to work with ICOMs for remote control, they pass the audio through UDP packets over the network. So the audio is streamed either directly from the transceiver if the transceiver's got an internet connection or Ethernet connection, or across Wi-Fi, which is the case with my IC705, or alternatively over the USB to the connected computer, and then from the connected computer to your remote computer. So there's lots of different ways you can do it, but it's all basically digitized and sent over the local area network to the station that you're using to actually talk. You know, the computer that I'm talking on, obviously I've got a USB headset, and that's sending the data over to the computer upstairs in the loft next to the transceiver itself, where it's passing it through a USB cable. I did try and use the Wi-Fi directly, but I did find that when I was transmitting, especially when I connected a linear amplifier and was transmitting with a bit of power, it was overwhelming the Wi-Fi signal and it basically cutting me off. So I ended up going to a hardwired solution with a USB cable to the PC and then Ethernet, and that seemed to solve that problem. So yeah, Kieran, I definitely recommend the ICOM RSBA1 software. It's not cheap, but I think the cheapest way you can buy it is if you buy it direct from Japan rather than through a dealer. If you look on eBay, there are some sellers, Japanese sellers, that will sell it direct to you. You have to wait a little while for it. And it comes on a CD, so you obviously need a CD-ROM reader. It's not necessarily easy to come by these days, but I think most hams have got old PCs lying around. They could probably get one. All right, and so with that, I'm not sure if Martin's on AM, but we'll pass it round to Martin, M0MDR from M0WDV.
MDR just put a note on the reflector saying something's wrong at his end because he's just not hearing anything now. So something's given out. So he's wished us all a good night. He might not come back. We'll give him one more shout. Are you back with us, Martin? M0MDR G0UKM before we carry on. No, nothing heard. Do you want to pick it up, Sam?
Yeah, from M0XJW. Okay, well, I'm kind of running out of things to add, really. I haven't been saying tons of radio recently, so it's not too many updates on projects and things. Thanks for the clarification that the audio is just built into the software now, flinging around some UDP packets. I assume that means that you have to do forwarding and things if you want to go outside of your local network. You're not reliant on any ICOM servers or anything. Right. I think Frank WMR probably gives you a go. I'm not sure exactly where he fell in the order. So Frank WMR from M0XJW. Almost no modulation. Getting quite a good carrier, but almost no modulation. I don't know if you can give it a bit more from M0XJW. For me, that was almost no different. That was a difficult copy. Getting kind of plus 20 plus 30 carrier, no worries, but almost no audio on it from M0XJW. Yeah, in that case, I'll leave it. If it seems to work on my own with my iPhone, maybe just that was just about copyable. Perhaps just listen to once round and see how other people copy you. I got most of what you said that time. Okay, back to the top of the list. G0UKN, M0SJW.
Yeah, M0SJW, G0UKN. Really difficult to hear you,
Frank, not sure if you're copying me, but that was that. I turned the BFO on and was trying to sort of just to peek you in, but very, very difficult. I mean, let's be honest, I've got a crappy receiver on this thing on a Kodar T28 and transmitting on the Kodar AT5, and they were rubbish in 1965 and they're still rubbish now. But I can see the attraction. Well, that's the masochist in me, but not copyable, Frank, on AM, unfortunately. And sorry for. Well, I suppose I didn't miss you out on the list because you were at the bottom of the list after Sam. So well done, Sam, for bringing in Frank. Okay, I will pass it back round to the top of the list now. Yeah, and everybody's fully copyable, by the way. So Kieran 5. I mean, I haven't got a meter, but Kieran, everybody's been 5'9" on that last round of overs on AM, listening on the Kodar T28. Interested. I've had some good comments on the reflector on the audio from the AT5, but very, very interested in any audio reports on this Kodar AT5. So yeah, I'll put it round to the top of the list and we'll go just once or twice more round because it's now 9:15. But I'll put it round to M1 TAD. M1 TAD G0UKN in the group.
G0UKN, M1 TAD in the group returning, all understood there. Yeah, well, it sounds lovely, Guy. Obviously, we're not that far apart, but the Kodar seems to be making the trip, and the modulation and that is great. It's a lovely little rig, and I do remember seeing it when I was many